Welcome, everyone. I'm Grant. This has been Buster, where I buy, watch, review budget bit movies for you. Today's movie is not necessarily one I actually have gone out there and purchased. Today's movie, if you haven't seen it by all the promotion I did, it is right here. It is Knox Goes Away. That's right. In fact, let's make this actually look perfect. There we go. I just want to say we're talking about tonight Knox Goes Away, directed and starring Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton gives an awesome performance in this movie. I'll talk about that, in fact, who he is here in a little bit. But first, I want to welcome everyone here. Let's see if anyone's commenting here. Oh, it's my boy Justin. What's up, G? Not much, man. Welcome. I got a question for everyone who's coming in right now. Who here is all a fan of Michael Keaton? And comment, what is your favorite Michael Keaton movie? Hey, Justin, guess what?
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, man, what's up? Okay. We also have, hey, it's Caveman. How we doing, guy? Hey, everyone, please hit that like button. That's right, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification for ever your boy here drops a video, because
What's up? What's up?
And then we have Hunter saying, good evening.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, that's right. What up, everyone? Tonight we're talking about Knox Goes Away. Like, let me just get the comment off the screen. Right there. Knox Goes Away. What this movie is about a contract killer. That's Michael Keaton's. Congratulations on the 500 plus subscribers. Thank you, Caveman. That was a long time coming, man. I'm glad I'm at 520 right now. So if you guys haven't heard, I recently just hit 500 subscribers. That's amazing. I just want to say thank you for everyone who subscribed to this channel, everyone who loves these movie reviews, everyone who loves the content I put out. Thank you. There's more coming, everyone. Movie Hunter saying hi to Caveman and Justin. Ooh, we have Miss Caveman. Oh, hold on. How you doing tonight?
What's up? What's up?
That's right. We give everyone a what's up when they come in on the chat for the first time. So that's been, thanks, man. Thanks. It was, like I said, it's a long time coming. I mean, I'm just doing this for fun. I enjoy talking movies. I enjoy watching movies. I enjoy talking and watching movies, watching and talking movies of stuff that you guys have never even heard of. And sometimes they might be good. Sometimes they may be stinkers. Sometimes they might be awesome. So for those of you that don't know, this is Michael Keaton's second movie he's directed. First one was A Merry Gentleman in 2008. So it's taken him about, what is that, 15 years to come and direct a second movie? I mean, that's crazy if you think about it. If you think about it, that's really crazy. Like, he's directed A Merry Gentleman, which if you haven't seen it, go check that movie out. That's a good one. He plays this lady divorces her husband. She meets this guy, and this guy has a shady past, played by Michael Keaton, and he directs it. And so it's a very gripping movie, a very makes you think type of movie, and I enjoy those type of movies. So is this one. I enjoy this one because it made me think. Michael Keaton plays John Knox, or Johnny Knox, whatever you want to call him. His name is Knox in here. Okay, here's the funny thing. Guy here, Caveman, stumbled upon this movie, posted it on his Instagram. I'm like, dude, I'm talking about that tonight. He's like, whoa. And it was like, it just happened. He just stumbled upon it. You guys can find it on the streaming services out there. That's where it is. Go check it out. But anyways, Michael Keaton. We all know he's a prolific actor. Can do drama, can do comedy with the best of them. But this boy, oh boy, can this guy direct? This movie pulls no punches. I mean, he was able to. Here's who his co-stars are: James Marsden, Marcia Harden, and Al Pacino. Honestly, that's a stellar cast right there. Even though Al Pacino is like a very minor character, so is Marcia Harden. They're kind of pretty minor characters in here, but those are 4 pretty big stars, including Michael Keaton. So this is actually a movie Michael Keaton actually got some good Hollywood actors in. So it could have been like he could have just directed something and just had a bunch of no-namers in there. But he didn't. This is gripping. This is spine-tingling, and what the title actually kind of gives it away. Doesn't kind of yes, both movies he's played hitman. Yes, he has. So Merry Gentleman, he was a hitman, and this one he plays a hitman. This hitman works for Al Pacino in this one, though. Yeah, he plays it, and what's going on with Knox is that he wants out of the game. Why? Because he has a form of dementia that's rapid. I have the note here of what it's called. Give me 1 second. I'm bringing up my notes because I wrote it down. What type of dementia it was? It's right here. He has. I'm going to pronounce this wrong. Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. And I mean, this is deteriorating in him. His doctor tells him he only has weeks to live. And after he does one hit in here, this guy was known for not leaving any traces of himself at all. No fingerprints, no blood from himself on any of his scenes. It was he goes in and out, does his job that he does. So, well, something happens in this last hit, and his partner kind of gets killed too in the realm of it, and it's appeared to be a murder-suicide done by Knox because he's suffering from dementia. But what he wants out of the game because of this. So he goes about his business, tries to, an advanced form of Alzheimer's. Yeah, an advanced form of Alzheimer's, which is a form of dementia. So, yeah, it's rapidly deteriorates his body. And Michael Keaton plays this role very well. Like in here, like a guy who's just so confused. Like he wants, like because of his mind going, he wants to forget this stuff, but he's always trying to remember. That is until his son comes in, played by James Marsden, and his son killed this guy, and he needs his dad's help. Him and his dad have been estranged for years, and they don't talk. So he needs his help because why he killed this guy? Why? Because this guy was going after Marsden's 16-year-old granddaughter. So Knox's 16-year-old granddaughter, James Marsden's daughter. But you see, he does that, and so through the course of it, Knox gets all the evidence from there. Throughout the course of it, to cash himself out, he needs to make sure that everybody's safe. So what he ends up doing, this is a twisted turn type of movie. So if you want to see a movie that keeps you guessing, this is it. He really is messed up in the head in this one because he frames his own son for the murder of the guy that his son killed, which is true, but he made it because his son's fingerprints were everywhere in the crime scene. There was blood splatter everywhere. There was no way, shape, or form they would have not have convicted his son. But they made it seem like it was just a spur of the moment thing, that there was no reason why he did. And he framed him so he could put him in prison. Yeah. Why? So Knox could kind of get on with what he needed to do. And throughout the course of it, the police are hot on his trail, trying to figure out exactly what's going on, everything. All of a sudden, it's put back to Knox, but they can't put their finger on it because he's too clean for this. Batman is my favorite of Michael Keaton, followed by closely by Mr. Mom, and of course, clean and sober. He will always be one of my most favorite actors. Yeah. I've not seen Clean and Sober. I might have to check that one out. I would have to honestly say my favorite Michael Keaton film, Multiplicity. Multiplicity is a very good one because of all the roles he plays, and that's why I was stoked when I was able to get a screener for this movie. I was able to get a screener like middle of March. This movie came out March 25th on streaming services. So I'm a little late to the game in reviewing it, but it happened to be right around the time I could reveal it. Like, I wanted it to be timely, but I also wanted it on my time. Like, I was busy with stuff. Easter weekend, Easter holiday is busy for me. It's really a twist. Very clever the way it unfolds. It is. Michael Keaton directs the script very well. I have to give it to you, K-Man. He directs the script very well. Well, like the script in anybody else's hands would have been mediocre. I'm not saying like the big named. I'm not saying like Ron Howard, Steven Spielberg, those type of guys, but any novice director, this script would have been kind of all right. Not necessarily anything huge to write home about. But the way it unfolds, Michael Keaton makes it there. And I especially love his usage of how you could tell the dimension an Alzheimer's is sitting in because he kind of blacks out and the screen goes black and comes back in, goes black, comes back in, or it kind of goes over each other like this. It kind of the autofocus kind of the focus of it kind of dissipates and comes in and dissipates. What's good, brother? Hey, my buddy Dylan's here. Hey, Dylan.
What's up? What's up?
Welcome aboard. Everyone who, like I said, everyone who comes in gets a what's up. So, how you doing, man? It's a twist. Like, what happens there? Yeah, like you're thinking, oh, he wants to cash out. He wants to retire. So cashing out is everything he's stolen, like paintings, jewels. He's going to cash it all out and retire, or give it to his ex-wife and his son, and one other person who he's seeing. And I mean, but the burn is he can't remember, so he's writing things down to the point where Al Pacino tells him to make sure there's no passcode on your phone because you may not be able to remember it. And so what we don't see is that there's one point in time that he calls Al Pacino and we don't see him do it because he's so out of it. He goes to he goes up to his old cabin and the new owners of the cabin find him and go, "Dude, what are you doing here? Are you okay?" Like he's just disoriented. He's out of it. Like I said, his doctor gave him weeks to live. And what is very clever about this is that you after that diagnosis, it starts with week 1. It says week 1 right on the screen. Then we go week 2. Then it goes on and on and on. We get to week 7, and he's actually in a facility to help him. And we suppose that this is where he dies because it was so rapidly on him that he was only given weeks to live. The doctor didn't say months. He said weeks. So it was pretty much a week that way. What's going on, my brother, the director? Happy Taco Tuesday. Hey, Ivan, guess what? I know you have a stream today.
What's up? What's up?
That's right, Ivan. Circle of Debate. If you guys are wrestling fans, check out Circle of Debate. And Dylan, who was just on here too, check out his World Elite podcast. They talk wrestling and sports out there. These guys are amazing podcasters. Check them out if that's your thing. And though Dylan and Ivan here are my brothers in this crazy world of content creation. So check them out as well. Thanks for stopping by, Ivan. Thanks for stopping by, Dylan. Yeah, so this movie kind of leaves you guessing to begin with. You're like, it kind of has a slow build, and then when the Alzheimer's diagnosis comes in, it kind of speeds it up. Why? Because you're there on the clock with him and everything. Some of these shots are shot beautifully. Like you can tell Michael Keaton's like, okay, here, this is how I want this shot to be seen. Okay, good. This is where I want to happen. Good. Like you could tell he had a lot of input in this movie. Well, with the writer, who wrote this? Let me see. Written by Gregory Poirier. He's responsible for, let's see, C Spot Run, Tomcats. He wrote those screenplays. Rosewood. What else? Lion King 2, Simba's Bright Gossip, Sound of Thunder, National Treasure, Poker Secrets, The Spy Next Door. Missing, the series with Ashley Judd on ABC. So the writer of here has actually written some awesome stuff. And in anyone else's hands, like I said, this movie would. Yeah. Well, what it is the Alzheimer's thing kind of, and dementia kind of puts you in a time clock. Yeah, he loses all his marbles and loses himself. That's why he writes the stuff down. but eventually, like in the course of this, he's out of it so much that it's going to end up shutting down his brain, because I've seen people with dementia, I've seen people with Alzheimer's, and it kind of like eventually it kind of takes them. So yeah, I mean, he was losing it, everything. He doesn't go crazy like you see him in Batman '89. Let's get crazy. No, no, no. He's very subdued. He's very melancholy. Let's put it that way. He's very melancholy, and you can see himself in his son a lot in this movie too. It's just it's heart-wrenching. It's heart-wrenching that here he is, this guy on his facilities, like his faculties up here are not there, or are he's losing his faculties up in his brain, and yet he's sitting there, and it's all of a sudden not there anymore. He's losing it. Each week it gets worse and worse. Each day it gets worse and worse. Yeah. So it's twisted turns. If you guys like a bunch of twisted turns, check this movie out. If you haven't checked this out, check it out. Check out A Merry Gentleman. You'll be glad you did, because Michael Keaton's a very good director, and I'm kind of shocked he hasn't done more. But I can also see it because he's also a phenomenal actor. So you stay in your path, man. You stay in your path. You're not Ron Howard. I'm kidding, Mike. Just continue with what you're doing. It will be good. So, yes, Night Shift starring Henry Winkler. That is a good one. Yeah. It is. It is. You know which one I actually found was kind of underrated? The Founder. Like nobody talks about The Founder, with where he plays Ray Kroc, the guy who actually stole the McDonald's from the McDonald's brothers. Yeah, no, like no one really talks about that movie of his. That's an underrated gem of his. So I enjoy that movie. Of course, there's Batman and Batman. There's Batman Returns, Beetlejuice. Mr. Mom. We all know all the classics. So it's come to that point of the time where I have to decide what I'm going to give this movie. Yeah, Keaton is legend. What's up, Cal? How you doing tonight, man?
What's up? What's up?
Desperate Measures is another good one, yes. Johnny Dangerously is another good one. Pacific Heights, yeah. Yeah. So, what will I give this movie? I usually rank these out of 5. Everyone's saying hi to Cal. Cal shows up late when I'm almost done with the review, man. But anyways, what will I give this? Out of 5? Oh, jeez. This is about, you know what? It's near perfect for me. I had to watch it twice in order to fully get every little nuance in there that he was throwing in there. I would have to say a 4.5 out of 5. I enjoyed it. I would watch it again. Michael Keaton is a great and phenomenal director. I give this a 4 out of 5. Sorry, 4.5 out of 5. So if you haven't checked this out, check it out. It's on all streaming services. Like, I actually have it right here where you can find it. Let's see where you can find Knox Goes Away. Let's see where you can find it. Knox Goes Away will be found in right here where you can. So which one did you actually find it on, guy? Caveman? Which one? I mean, you can find it on Apple TV, Prime Video, obviously, Google Play Movies, Fandango at Home. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Caveman said he found it on Plex. If I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, Caveman. Movietickets.com. Fandango. Sorry, Fandango's on there. I mean, yeah. This movie was filmed in 2023, but just recently came out. So it's crazy that it's one of those things. Cal, here's a wrench. What do we need to get a wrench around here? Hey, you know what, K-Man? Thanks for saying that. I'll throw you a wrench one of these days. Okay? I'll throw you guys a wrench here. Well, that wrench means you're a moderator on this channel, K-Man. So if you want one, I can make you mod. So go to the hardware store. Anyways, it's a 4.5 out of 5. And like you guys have seen tonight, was a pretty fun movie, despite the subject material. I found the marriage. No, I found the married. Oh, you found the Married Gentleman on streaming. Okay, yeah. Okay, I was confused which one you said you found on streaming. Yes, that's right. Knox Goes Away. It's actually looking like it says it's going to be. It's done by Saban Films, and it's done by Saban Films, and Lionsgate helps distribute it. So yeah. So it doesn't tell me exactly where you guys could find it. Oh, right here. Rent Knox Goes Away on Prime Video, Apple TV, Vudu, or buy it on Prime Video, Apple TV, and Vudu. So yeah. So Vudu, Prime TV, Prime Video, and Apple TV. That's where you guys can watch this. Right there. So you guys can watch it, rent it, or buy it. I brought that one cave. I gotta watch it. Good Cop was popular one too. If you don't know some say he played Batman. Well, yeah. Well, like I said, Giant Dangerously, Beetlejuice, Mr. Mom, Multiplicity, Jack Frost. There's one. There's one that's slept on. Jack Frost by Michael Keaton. Not one that's made there. Did a review on that one, so check that one out too. I'm on this channel. Night Shift was mentioned. I think Mrs. came in, said that one. That was a good one. Yeah. So if you guys haven't checked this out, check it out wherever you got, like on those three places: Vudu, Apple TV, and Prime Video. Until next time, I just want to say the founder is excellent. He is a raw character in that. Yeah, he plays it very well too, Cal. he plays these kind of despicable kind of characters pretty well that are likable to begin with, but kind of despicable afterwards. He kind of does that. So I just want to say goodbye, good night for everyone. Good night, everyone. I'll see you back here next week when I talk about another movie. I got a screener for. This one's a foreign film. Yes, a foreign film, dubbed in English. Hopefully the rumors are true that he'll be in Batman Beyond. I want to see that so bad. I want to see that so bad. Thanks for the stream, Benji. Where have you been? Thank you. Hunter, I know you said you were on the fence about this because you never heard of it. Does this make you want to go see it, Hunter, now? Does this make you want to go watch it? That's what I want to know. And everyone say good night. So I'm going to close this up and say good night, everyone. And remember, you might be a hitman for the mob, but you might be a jerk of a father. Might be a hitman. But remember, Michael Keaton is a phenomenal director. I'll see you guys here next week. Bye.